You have spent your career focused on innovation and have worked to develop over 3,500 products and services.
Yeah.
That seems like an incredible number. How did
Yeah.
you get into this line of work? What is your
So,
journey?
so it's a great question. The best way I say it is I'm 55, but I've been breaking things for at least 50 years. I've had to learn how to fix things for at least 45 years. But out of that, I learned how to build things, and I've been doing that for 30 years.
Wow.
The other thing is that I was as a child, I was a very ambitious, kind of over energetic child, and I ended up having 3 close head brain injuries before I was 7 years old. That very limited the way that I read and I write, and so I had to actually figure out a whole
Yeah.
different way to really understand kind of how I learn and kind of hack the system to get through it. And so, to me, talking and building and understanding frameworks is kind of like how I have to hack the system so I can understand how the world works. So that's really, and from that, I've had great opportunities to have good mentors, and to be honest, I've just ended up solving very unique problems that most people have a hard time kind of framing, and people just keep pulling me into very, very strange things. And so ultimately I get to solve really unique problems every day. It's so fun.
Oh, so help us understand then innovation. What does innovation mean to you?
So there's actually 2 sides to innovation. There's what I call supply side innovation, which is like the technological innovation, the physics or the engineering behind it. But then there's what I call demand side innovation, which is the consumer side, or basically us as people. We have to learn how to innovate to actually bring things into our lives. And so we start to realize that us as humans, we're actually creatures of habit. We love habit. We love to do the same thing over and over again until we think there's either a better way or we have a problem. And so part of this is understanding that innovation is actually a 2-sided thing, and that, to be honest, real innovation actually happens on the demand side first with a struggling moment. And then out of that, then we pull things from the supply side in. And most people think we innovate from the demand side or the supply side of the world. But I actually think about innovating from the demand side of the world, which is the customer side of the world.
So innovation, it is a popular kind of buzzword, for
Yeah.
example. But now you can get a degree in innovation. Can you teach innovation?
This is a great question on this front. Is I think, like anything else, I can teach you about swimming and I can teach you about riding a bike, but the best way to learn is for you to do it and to actually practice it. And so I think of innovation as more of like a trade where we have to actually learn a lot of things, and it's about integrating. So there's a lot of core concepts you have to do, but the fact is that because innovation is it's not necessarily a predictable thing. It's about being able to learn and discover and adapt very quickly. And so it's about, you can have a process to do it, but the fact is the process alone is not how you make the decisions. And so to me, I think you can learn the foundations, but I'm writing a book right now, and I part of it is I'm writing like letters to my younger self to say, like, okay, don't worry about this, don't worry about that, because there's certain things where you're trying to make the perfect things. And what I've learned is nothing is perfect. It's all about trade-offs.